Posing question. How do I unlearn this? I crave connection and am just as fearful of it. I desire to be close, to be known. My body registers it as safety, but it also registers it as danger. I regulate alone, I get through it alone. The flares, though, they fuck with my head. Logically, I know I'm safe, but my body and my mind and my essence are already preparing for danger. Posing question. How do I unlearn this? How do I learn to speak instead of freezing? Half of the time my mind is speaking instead in pictures and memories and flashbacks and pain and love and words and phrases that I wish and hope you could read. My mouth won't move, my body freezes. I'm read as distant, uninterested, cold. Is there an in-between language I can meet you in? Please, I promise I don't want to leave. I promise I want this life. I want these dreams to come true. Nothing's changed. I'm just registering this feeling of closeness, this safety as danger. A pattern my body has since memorized since birth. It's ancient even, belonged in the bodies of those before me, in the lifetimes before this one. I've been gifted a heavy load, nothing I can't handle. But I can't always be strong. I can't always be a bridge. Sometimes I need somebody else to be the bridge to hear what my mouth can't speak in the moment, to know me, to know when I get distant or quiet, that my body is fighting off memories while I try to establish safety at the same time. I am attempting to stop the loop of chaos as comfort, but how do I speak that out loud to you? How do I explain to you that your touch is like home and my body registers feeling of home as war, as violence? My body does not yet know what my soul knows. When the past comes haunting in my dreams, asking me to shut it, as she grips a hold of my thighs and tells me to beg, she never leaves. And as I banish her again and again, and I tell her this is different, I am different, I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. She loosens her grip and she begins to slip back into the distance, and I hope she's gone for good this time. Even though sometimes when I'm lonely, when it's quiet, I sometimes crave to reach for her. An uncomfortable comfort I taught myself to yearn for, a craving of a taste of distress. I'm learning that cravings don't have a hold on me as much as they used to. I am building new memories of safety. I am learning that hands can hold me and they won't harm me. Sometimes I speak in colors and drawings and numbers and books and quotes and music. Sometimes my own words fall out of my mouth dry, colorless, emotionless, when in reality I'm feeling every emotion, like air. Please don't leave. Give me time to learn to speak, to teach myself safety in connections and friendships and love, that I'm safe to exist, to be quiet, to be slow, to move fast, to be free, to be sovereign, to be held. I'm used to the same hands caring for me being the ones that grip against my throat trying to steal my last breath, back to caressing me again with sorrow and regret, and that please don't make me that angry again. Trust is something diluted and deformed in my life, convoluted. I've never had safe trust before. I'm learning, I'm trying. Sometimes it doesn't feel enough and I have to remind myself of where I've been, but also remembering it's okay that I still have places to go. I'm expanding, I'm not holding myself back. I'm learning and I'm implementing, and I don't have to make sense to others. I know what I'm achieving even in stillness. I am choosing, I am choosing, I am choosing. I have already chosen. I've chosen myself, I've chosen you, this path, surrender, faith, trust, love. But fuck, it's not always easy. I come upon thresholds where I could run back into the chaos, the matrix, or I can continue into safety, into relearning. Sometimes it looks appetizing to flirt with what's known. There's something freeing and manic about giving into your vices, into sabotage. It's almost romantic. It's frantic, intoxicating. But I've learned this before. It lasts for a moment until you're looking inside of everything that you've destroyed, holding another path you almost had but threw away out of self-protection, which in actuality is a betrayal. You recommitting a crime that was done to you over and over again. You see it clearly as you stare at the ruins and you decide it's time to start over again. Over and over and over. Until when? It's this or that. I've imploded too many times to even allow myself to linger. I press on into uncomfortability, into what I know is safe but feels like danger. I know that I've built safety in my discernment, in my trust, in my love of myself, and if at the end of the day all I have is myself, it will always be enough. But I know there will always be people who love me and support me. I don't have to be alone. I don't have to do everything alone, feel everything alone, be everything alone. It's just taking me some time to learn the proper language. I won't be lost in translation long.